Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of Growth Spark, where we ignite, accelerate, and grow. Remember, Growth Spark is a training solutions consultancy where our main aim is to amplify your revenue numbers through upskilling your workforce. Today, I want to talk about monetary capital and intellectual capital. Well, many of us, if not all of us, at some point have wanted to start a business. We always have a business idea somewhere. Sometimes we call it that, sometimes people actually say that I have a business idea on paper, I have a business idea on my machine, but I'm unable to execute it. Half of the time, we are unable to execute these business ideas that we have because largely we do not have capital. We do not have the money to set up this business. So, for example, you want to set up, let's say, a services business, a business or a company that offers services. So, number one, you are thinking of getting an office space. You are thinking about the rent that is needed to be paid plus the deposits. You are thinking of the furniture to set up in that place. You are thinking of basically making the area customizable to the services you're offering. And all these things, when you put them together, they add up to an capital cost. And sometimes even you want to start with a few people, a few employees here and there, maybe 2 or 3. And this means you're going to be paying them some salary. And because of this hindrance, we end up not setting up our business, or rather, our business ideas end up remaining business ideas and they do not come to fruition. It's just the same way somebody wants to set up, say, a boutique, a shop that sells cereals or some products. So you need to identify a space. You also need to have some money to buy the stock and always replenish the stock as you continue. These kind of businesses that require money as capital to start is what we are saying they require monetary capital. But today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell us something about intellectual capital. So simply put, intellectual capital deals with your intellect. You do not need any money to set up this kind of business. This kind of business is a business that you wake up and run with it because it is something that you are intellectually skilled in. For example, I do trainings. I do a lot of trainings for companies, large companies. I have done for SMEs, I've done for MSMEs, I've talked to students, and so on and so forth. And when I realized that actually I had a skill in public speaking, I had a skill and passion for people, I had a skill in training, I decided to make it a business. And so what happens is that there is that skill, that talent that you have. How can you monetize it? See, for me, the idea is just to do a lot of research on a particular topic or subject or content, master it very well so that I'm able to own it, such that when I'm delivering the training, I'm able to look like I understand my content. And therefore, I'm using my skill of training, my skill of mastery, my skill of public speaking to do business. You are probably an IT person. You have the skills to do or to deal with software or hardware or such things. Why don't you go out there, create awareness about the skill that you have, that you can deal with software issues in people's laptops, phones, machines. You can deal with hardware issues. You can consult on matters IT. People who want to set up some IT system in their company, organization, talk to them. and they'll pay you a fee. That is called intellectual capital. You are probably a HR consultant and you have skills and expertise and experience when it comes to recruitment and selection. You set up a recruiting company and you hire a workforce on behalf of other organizations. You are probably an accountant and you have your accounting and bookkeeping skills. Why don't you create awareness and tell people that you are actually able to do bookkeeping for them? There's quite a lot of people out here who don't do proper records. This is a huge opportunity for accountants and auditors to help such businesses grow. You are a skilled, think about it, something that you have in your mind. So all these things that I've listed, the training, the HR, the accountant, and so on and so forth, the IT consultancies, do not necessarily need, say, an office. All these things you can do in the client's premises. Or if the client is willing to foot an extra cost, you can hire a space somewhere, say in a conference hall, in a hotel, or something like that. You don't need an office space. All those skills that I've listed, you do not need to buy stock for anything. There's no stock you're buying. You're just showing up with your laptop and with what you have in your mind, and you get paid for your skill. Actually, I saw somewhere that one of the things that people need to learn in this day and age is develop one skill that you can be paid for. So, ladies and gentlemen, monetary capital versus intellectual capital. You don't have to go the monetary capital always. Try find out that gift, that skill, that talent that you have and monetize it. Thank you so much for watching. This is Growth Spark, where we ignite, accelerate, and grow. Do not forget to share this video, to like this video, and most importantly, to subscribe to this channel and even to follow us.